Hey everybody, it is Kent with KG's Books. Today I am unboxing a collection of sheets from books dating back to, I think the oldest is probably going to be Nuremberg Chronicle sheets dating back to 1493, and then there's some from the 15, 16, and 1700s. Very interesting stuff. These came from a estate in New Jersey, and actually all of the money went to Maverick's Legacy, which is a charity group that focuses on preventing and saving babies from choking accidents. Very cool, and dedicated to the life of Maverick, who died at 4 months old. So please go check out maverickslegacy.org if you're interested in that. And again, all the money from buying this collection came from, or goes to, that group. All right, let's see what we have here. Packed very securely. I don't 100% know what all is in the collection. I think there's about 200 different leaves, anywhere from, you know, a couple hundred years old to 300 or 400 years old. Here we go. All right, extra wraps. Let's get them all out of the box first. Put some room on the table. Oh, actually, there was also some books in the collection. All right, we made it. We made it. There we go. Let's see. See if we can get in there. I feel like there's going to be many more layers of wrapping. Oh no, this is a book. Okay, we found the book. Yeah, I know there was a few really old and interesting books as well. This one looks extremely old. 1700s, maybe older. Let's see. Wow, 1600s Bible, $350. Luckily, the tape did not leave any marking on it. There you go. Here you have some really cool family genealogy or family ownership from 1679. Let's see if there's another title page in this one. Yikes. There's a cool old map. There's the Gospel according to St. Matthew. So here's the title page. See what kind of date we have. The New Testament of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. 16, what does that say? 1683. Is that 1683? I think it's 1683. Very interesting. 1683 Bible. It's in rough condition, but I don't know. Looks like there's a few damaged maps, unfortunately, but what an incredible map that would be if it was actually complete. Very cool. 1680s Bible with a crazy binding on that one. That's interesting. Maybe these are all books in this one. I know there were some books. That was just a huge box that I thought maybe it was some of the large leaves. The books weren't extremely interesting that I remember. A lot of them had condition issues and stuff. What do we have here? We have a Cosmography from 1552. Wow. Let's see. Again, kind of in rough condition. Looks like with a reprint of the original title page. Wow, that's interesting. And again, it looks to be mostly complete, but missing the title page and the frontispiece illustration. Wow, lots of really cool illustrations in this one. Very interesting book. Supposedly from 1552. But again, this one definitely needs some major binding repair. Probably be very expensive. I don't know. Maybe I'll find a dealer that wants to deal with that. Pretty incredible book, nonetheless. 1552. Wow. Another huge old heavy book, it looks like. I thought this first book box was going to be the leaves, including the Nuremberg Chronicle leaves, but I was wrong. We have 4 more boxes after this. 4 more boxes after this. The History of England from 1608. That definitely looks like it's from 1608. Little tip, don't put tape on your books. Yep, History of England from the first entrance of Julius Caesar and the Romans. Again, missing the bottom half of the title page. Let's see, here we have a plate of Lawrence Eckard. Otherwise, the text looks pretty good in this one. You know, there's definitely some damaged pages. But, I don't know. We'll find a buyer for it. Someone could use it for something. It'd be nice if there were some other plates and maps, but we'll have to do some digging on that one. 1668, History of England. Medieval and Renaissance manuscripts. Very cool book about medieval manuscripts with lots of cool little examples of each. That one's kind of neat. Oh, this is cool. A cool little binder of different leaves. And the previous owner did an amazing job cataloging some of this stuff. So here he has the title and author in the book, 1472, with some red lettering. Very cool. Again, I don't know too much about this stuff, but I sold some Nuremberg Chronicle leaves, so now people think I'm a medieval manuscript expert. This one, let's see, 1482 on that one. Wow, look at that. With the hand illumination. 1479 on that one. Absolutely incredible. Again, I'm not used to handling stuff that is this early, but made a deal. Anyway, this one looks like 1475, or no, 1478. Very, very early. This is from Thomas Aquinas. 1497. Look at the little initial letters. Oh, that's cool. Titus Livius, Roman History, 1495. Oh wow, that's cool. Johannes Antonius Campanus, Rome, 1495. Looks like there was some paper repair along that edge. Very interesting. Early paper. All right, we got a couple more boxes. Let's see. I don't know which one's going to have the Nuremberg Chronicle leaves, but I want to see those. I think there was 8 Nuremberg Chronicle leaves in the collection. Dang, I feel like half of my day as a bookseller is just unboxing stuff. Been very busy. Yesterday I got 17 boxes in the mail. Today I only had 3 boxes. All right, these look like more books. Oh, that one's kind of nice. Sesame and Lilies by John Ruskin in a very nice leather binding. Wish it was a tiny bit better condition, but still nice enough. London, 1901. Our Own Times by McCarthy, Volume 1. Ooh, looks like we have a nice full leather binding. Paley's Natural Theology. That could probably clean up, hopefully. Natural Theology by William Paley. New edition, 1846. Nice vellum binding. Here you have Short Title Catalog by Harry Price. 1930. Natural History, Proceedings of the Natural Laboratory of Psychical Research, contents short title catalog of the works on... Oh, wow, that's actually really cool. A library catalog of kind of occult, psychical type stuff. Huh, that's actually really interesting. 1929, in a nice leather binding. That one's really cool. Oh, awesome binding. Conquest of Mexico by William Prescott. Looks like there's a little tape repair up there. Nice looking binding. Volume 1. Here you go. Here we got Volume 3. Hopefully we have Volume 2 as well. No date. I would guess 1870s, 1880s, 1890s on that one. There is The Prairie by James Fenimore Cooper. Not too special. Probably sell that one tonight on Whatnot. Here you have the works of Charles Lamb, Life and Letters, Volume 1, in a nice leather binding. But just an odd volume, it looks like. And we have The Pathfinder by James Fenimore Cooper, in a nice leather binding, but not too special. Now it looks like we have a bunch of miscellaneous research in the rest of that box. Gonna have to do some sorting there. Interesting. All right, which one has the leaves? Is it that big one or is it this one? Nope, that's empty. The Nuremberg Chronicle leaves. I don't know if they would quite fit in this box. That feels really heavy. I'm guessing this one's books, but we'll see. I have to keep this video under an hour. My editing software does not like videos once they get over an hour long, so... Yep, we have a book, a later reprint of the Nuremberg Chronicles. Very cool. I'll have to, let's see, I don't know, those might be the leaves underneath it. We'll see. Interesting. Let's see, the Fra Exponent of American Philosophy. Look at those cool old ads. The Hudson Automobile. The Emerson Piano Company with a player piano. Looks like you got some awesome furniture. What is this one? Looks like another Fra that is missing the covers. Well, this looks like a cover of a book with some leaves. We got some leaves. Awesome. Let's see. This is looks like a Latin Bible, 1479. Leaves from a Latin Bible. Wow, check out that. With the hand illuminated letters. There's a reprint. Yep, 1497 sheets of a Bible. Those are cool. It's like you have Corinthians. Wow, that's incredible. Very, very cool. I'm gonna have to track down someone that knows more about the early paper and stuff in the early hand illumination, because I know almost nothing about it. That's cool. 1497 Bible with the original covers, I assume. All right, we have 2 more boxes. I think the Nuremberg Chronicles are going to have to be in this box. Okay, let's see if we can get in this box. There we go. We got it. We got it. All right, we made it to the inner box. Whew, that was a project. All right, here we go. The grand finale. Oh, goodness, that looks like books. Looks like books. Let's see. There we have some boards. We're going to set that one aside. Some more paper material. Ephemera. Yeah, there was some ephemera included as well. National Geographic from 1942. Not too exciting. Photo albums. Oh, there was some cool ephemera. Most of this will probably go on Whatnot. Little cabinet cards. Different advertising pieces. A lot of very nice Victorian advertising pieces. Excellent. There we have some Roy Crofter stuff, some Roy Crofter catalogs. I've sold some of them. I haven't had good luck with them. I know they can be valuable, but I've never had great luck with Roy Crofter catalogs before, the book catalogs. All right, we got to be getting close. The Garden of Health. It's a modern one. Oh, this one feels heavy. That's a huge bundle. Here we go. Is this the big finale? I hope so. I hope we're getting close. Yep. Here we go. We got it. I think that's it there in that leather binding. That leather case. And there's some very cool provenance for these as well. I will show you once we get to the case. There was a huge write-up about where the Nuremberg Chronicle leaves came from. I think basically someone bought a partial set and kind of busted up the set even more. go. Look at this stuff. Wow, these are nicely matted. Derriere Metallica. Huh. A lot of these actually came from high-end dealers back in the day. There's the Latin Bible, 1497. Oh, with an illustration. That's cool. Wow, look at that. That's really cool. Oh, the history of plants. Let's see what year that one was. First edition, 1820, History of Plants. Oh, there's some tiny little ones. Quran page. Wonder what year that one is. Look at that, a partial Quran. Someone bought a partial Quran, 17th century, $295, and we just got a couple leaves out of it. Early leave, dated 1497. Look at, someone paid $65 for that one. Yeah, some of these came from high-end dealers. Like here's, these came from Artifacts Unlimited in Clark Summit, Pennsylvania. 1476. Interesting. All right, let's keep going. We got through that pile. Today was actually supposed to be a nice, relaxing day, but actually I just worked all day. Still haven't caught up with everything. We have a ton more. Like I said, there's a couple hundred early leaves. And again, ooh, look at that. That one's awesome. With the Grim Reaper skeleton. That's incredible. Oh, look at that. How cool is that? Some dodo bird looking thing. Oh, and we got the horse. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay, here we go. Leaves from the 1611 King James Bible. Also a page from the 1685 Shakespeare 4th folio. Interesting. Oh, that's kind of cool. Early stuff. Looks like this was out of a Acts and Monuments, Matters of the Most Special and Memorable Church and Universal History by Mr. John Martin, 1684. Interesting. All right, I want to get to the Nuremberg Chronicles because those are the coolest. Ooh, I love stuff like this. Early hymn pages. 1550 from an early songbook. Very cool. Ooh, these are really cool. History of Plants. What year are those from? The Herbal or General History of Plants. Thick folio 1597. Very cool. Those are amazing. Definitely something like that is definitely worth getting framed. 1597 History of Plants. Absolutely incredible. Incredible stuff there. All right, I think the Nuremberg Chronicle leaves are in this bundle. Yep, I think they're in this big leather case. Ooh, and we got some more early song. That's really thick vellum. Incredible. Very cool stuff. Again, I don't know a ton about this stuff. I just think it's super cool. So why not buy a collection of it? A facsimile of a page from a Gutenberg Bible. Here's a 1700s botany page. All right, here we go. Where's the front? So this has some really cool provenance for this. This book was usually known as the Nuremberg Chronicle. The author was Hartmann of Nuremberg, a German physician who compiled it. And then this has something on, let's see, where is it? It has something on how these specific leaves came to be known. See, I was the trustee and executor for both in turn, and fell me to dispose of the property of the wills. So, I'm just going to leave this. Yeah, I found it in very dilapidated condition, concealed behind a row of books on the bottom shelf of the study of the house in Richmond. The residence of Hester Constant Garrett, who settled in Richmond in 1890 and bought this house in 1902. And then it talks about how he compared the books to a known copy at the British Museum. And then this is what we have. Hand colored. I'll have to do, I don't know much about some of them you find online are hand colored, at a later date, I assume. So we have 1, 2. Awesome. I don't know. This one looks like it was chopped off at the bottom. I don't know if the hand color probably, I would assume, detracts from the value. Especially if it was like Victorian era hand coloring. But I think there was 8 leaves of the Nuremberg Chronicle. Yeah, I think hand coloring like that might definitely detract from the value of a leaf. Oh, I love ones like this. How cool are these illustrations? I mean, that's incredible. And again, these are from the 1493 first edition of the Nuremberg Chronicle. Absolutely incredible. And these will be for sale. You can reach out to me if you see this video. I will probably be auctioning some on Whatnot. I don't know if I'm going to put any on eBay, but we'll see. Absolutely incredible. All right, we got one more box, I assume is with books. So let's go through that quick. And that'll be it for this video. And then, let's see, I have 1 hour until my Whatnot sale. Darn. It's been a busy day. Busy day. Alright, how are we going to get this box open? There we go. There we go, we made it to the inner box. Got a nice old book on Holland House. The rear cover is detached. Otherwise, a nice pretty binding. Holland House by Princess Marie Liechtenstein. 3rd edition, 1875. Nice illustrated edition. Rise of the Dutch Republic, Volume 1. Rise of the Dutch Republic, Volume 2. Yikes, that one's kind of rough and battered. Part of the Beacon Lights of History by John Lord. We got another Beacon Lights. This is the index. We have another Rise of the Dutch Republic Volume 3, so hopefully complete 3 volume set of that one. We'll probably put those up on Whatnot. Yep, 3 volume set. I'll probably put those up on Whatnot tonight, actually. Nice leather French binding. $18.85, and the last one. Sorry if this wasn't the most interesting unboxing video ever. Mostly just me trying to get the boxes open. This is a familiar survey of the Christian religion and history. $17.99. I'll probably load this one up for one of next week's Whatnot shows. All right, thank you all for watching. I have some sorting to do.